What's up, guys? Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Shitij, aka the Rustic Wanderer. As you can see with the change of scenery, and if you watched my previous vlog, I'm now in my hostel in Kemi, and I took a short trip from Oulu, which you saw in my previous vlog, the entire train journey. And in this vlog, I'll give you a room tour, the property tour, and show you around the city a little bit. So let's get started. So as you saw in my previous vlog, this is a sort of villa converted into a hostel. So there are a couple different rooms here, and the room that I got is this one. It comes with a nice comfy bed. There's a cupboard here, a mini fridge there, and I'm standing at the entrance. And as you saw in my previous vlog, this is a self check-in kind of facility. So there is a door code at the main gate, and there is another door code here inside your room. And a couple of hours before the check-in, you get an automatic email or even an SMS with all the relevant information for you to check in by yourself. And when you're checking out, so you can go in and out at your own time. The windows are quite big and spacious too, as you can see. And there's also a small TV in the room. But when you're staying in Finland, the main component of a property is not just the room, but the sauna. And given the arrangement of this room, the washroom and the sauna facilities are outside and shared. So I saw them on the way over here. Let's go take a walk and see how those things work out here. So this is my room. That's the corridor going outside. So let's keep walking. This is pretty nice. Wooden sauna even has the authentic smell inside, the nice aroma of a sauna. There's a bathtub and a shower outdoors to cool down, so you can do hot, cold, as you like it. Small comfy shower here and a bathtub also. Vending machine with some snacks, tea, coffee, microwave, pool table and a chill out area. This area looks really nice for hanging out in the morning or in the evening, just to hang out a bit. Probably if there are other people here as well, maybe it would be a nice place to make some new friends. And yeah, as you saw the arrangement, there are a couple different rooms, and then you go into your room, and then there are a couple of shared areas, and everything is quite secure here. And how secure this place is by the fact that there is a reception, but that's mostly empty. So everything is mostly self-service and well maintained. Oh, there is a kitchen too. And it looks like there are dishes and tableware so people can easily use and cook. And a fridge. That's nice. Another lounge area. Nice TV. So this one's another sauna behind me, but it looks like somebody's using it, or at least it was locked. So that's the villa I'm staying at. It's called Villa Kemi Hostel. From the outside it doesn't look as big, but inside is quite spacious. And on the way here there are road signs and everything is well labeled. There is a map at the train station first of all which shows the place, and then on the way here there is another road sign which guides you here. It's about 500 meters from the train station, takes about 8 minutes walking on an average pace. So it's very easy to find and get here, very convenient location. And I start exploring nearby what's in the neighborhood. I really like how in Finland most of the buildings on the rooftop they have this coal tar treatment, I think, to prevent the water from seeping in and to take care against the snow. As you can see, there is still like tons of snow around here. Lots and lots of snow. When you try to take out the trash but you're in Finland and there is tons of snow between you and the dustbin. Just another day in Finland. Okay, this is nice. There is a K market just a couple of steps away from the hostel. Oh look, there's a buggy too. Opens from 7 to 9 most of the days and 11 to 9 on a Sunday. That's pretty convenient. Found a pizza kebab place. There's a chicken curry pizza for €9. Lunch for 7. Captain Ravintola and Cafe and Bar for fast food kind of things. Then there's another pizzeria, Di Mare, something. And then there is a mini pizzeria, it's called San Milano. I wonder if there's anything to do with Milan and legit Milan pizzas. I really like how the high schools or even play schools in Finland have such a huge playground and open spaces for kids to enjoy. There's a lot of physical activity here. It's really nice to see. Brings back a lot of old memories where we used to play outdoor football and tennis back at home in India, even when it was like 40 degree plus. For sports it didn't matter, but when we had to sit in the classroom for lectures, that used to be quite difficult without the aircon. So we used to fight for the seat closest to the aircon. And I still remember when in grade 12 when I was in Delhi, there used to be this one AC in our classroom with the vents that were broken. So we used to try and put some soft drink soda cans inside and try to use it as a makeshift refrigerator. So everybody used to place dibs on that seat. So yeah, this is what I mean. Look at the huge play area, and the building also is quite big. Must be very spacious inside. And right behind there is the church, Kemi Church. So I doubt the story that I shared in my previous clip was recorded. The mic died, typical GoPro shenanigans. Anyways, what I was saying was, normally when we go traveling in India with a train, typically we bring a lot of snacks from our own house, and we enjoy it during the train ride, so it's quite nice that way. And also, if you make friends with the other people in your cabin, you start circulating and sharing the food around, so it's a really nice experience. Which, yeah, of course doesn't happen out here. But anyways, that just came to mind. And the other thing that I was saying was that sculpture in the middle of the roundabout that reminded me of these two military people that I saw on the train in my cabin. They were seated next to me. They had this symbol on their jacket, so I thought it looked kind of similar, so I stopped by. And also there was a nice graffiti on the wall next to it. So I was kind of talking about this in the previous clip, but I had a feeling that my mic died, so while I just reached here, I thought of re-recording and sharing while things were still fresh in my head. Also, look, there are now some boats, so it appears we are at the Marina here, and there are benches. This looks closed. The water is still frozen, even though during the daytime it's getting slightly warmer. And I think there near the parking area for the boats, there's some water that is like melted but still ice cold, so fins are taking a dip. I just saw someone take a dip there. And then these hut-like places, these huts there, they kind of look similar to what Olu was, so I'm guessing these are some shops and cafes. They're small ones. Probably during the summer there are some boats or something that people used to cruise here, and they could go there, grab some snacks or something like that. This looks like a nice cafe to chill for a bit. It's that one. Well, that coffee was epic. It's a pizzeria. Most of the people were either grabbing a pizza takeaway or eating pizza there. I think I also saw some buffet tables there, which I'm guessing would be salad buffet to supplement the pizza. Anyway, so I walked in and I asked the girl at the counter, do you serve coffee? And of course she said yes. The coffee is normally available at most of the venues. But then the fun thing was that I asked her if there's any cake or bread or something to eat with the coffee, to have like an evening snack. And she was totally confused. And she was almost about to recommend some pizzas to me. And then I said, okay, never mind. I just grab my coffee and then leave. So that was funny, like being offered pizza as a side with a coffee wasn't something on my list, but I saw it anyways. Okay, so I saw there's an observation tower about 20 minutes walk from here. So that was next on my agenda. So I'm gonna walk that way. So we have Rovaniemi, Tornio and Oulu. Oulu is where we came from. Tornio is another nearby city, but I don't suppose there's much to do. And Rovaniemi is the land of Santa Claus, which is where most of the tourists are headed. This looks like a mini Stonehenge. I don't know what this is supposed to be. There's too much snow around to go inside. Look at that. All the water is frozen. The sun rays filtering through the clouds. And I'm walking through this nice route. And it's just me and nobody else around. Which is interesting. And as the sun is going down, it's getting a little bit chilly. But I'm trying to go somewhere there, which is where the observation tower is. And there are even houses here. Let's see what we find. I hope it's not a disaster getting there and seeing nothing. So I guess I'm supposed to cross over this bridge to go over to the other side. And this bridge reminds me of the gardens of Japan. They used to have a lot of these kind of bridges with lanterns hanging all around them. Miss the good old times. Kind of looks somewhat similar. There's a boat sign coming up. Let's see what it says and where we are headed. It's the first time coming here and there's literally nobody around except for tons and tons of snow, and that's about it. Okay, it says Kikkelin something. Well, I guess that's where we are headed. Looks interesting and looks accessible. Let's try and go there and see what we find. I guess in the summer it would look really nice if all of these plants were actually green. Right now it's pretty barren. Maybe there is also a place to do kayaking here. You could say hello to your friends under the bridge. Okay, now I'm confused. There are tracks everywhere. There's one route going this way, but there are also tracks this way. And from the looks of it, this is cross-country skiing tracks with some footprints. And these treads might be someone with a snowmobile who might be exploring this area. Interesting. People seem to be having a lot of fun around this town. Okay. So seems like I'm in the middle of nowhere and I took a wrong turn. So it's towards the end of the tree line. At the end there is where the watchtower is and where I'm supposed to go, where I want to go. So let's reverse back a bit, try to follow along the tree line. Look at this tree forming an arch. It's like a gate of some kind. You're entering the forest. I don't know what these trees are. Some sort of palm trees or birch trees probably. And look at all these trees lining up the edges of the path. Kind of like a well-kept natural boundary. Also, thinking about the time I spent in Japan in the Arashiyama bamboo grove in Kyoto. The bamboo trees, although much higher than this and much greener, also kind of resemble the same, minus all the snow on the ground. Okay, so I just found out this Kikkelin Nokka actually is the observation tower to which I'm trying to go. So it's about just 600 meters, we are really close. And walking in all this mushy snow is quite a bit of cardio, but it's still fun. 500 meters to go. Is this for the birds or for the squirrels? I've seen them on a couple of trees across Finland. Just curious. The hole looks big enough just for the small birds, maybe sparrows or something. Let me know if you know what this is actually for. It's interesting how the entire path is like completely natural, slightly maintained because you can see the snow has been piled up on the sides to clear the route. But for example, there are no street lamps or anything. It's 100% natural and very peaceful. I barely saw like 2 girls who were here probably playing somewhere. That's about it. And if you try to listen, there's only sounds of the birds, minus the plane that's above there that's making some noise. But there are like a couple different birds here, magpies, sparrows. It's very peaceful, very refreshing. Oh, this is amazing. That's a barbecue pit there. There are also some wooden logs left there. And there is still some smoke coming out of here, meaning somebody was here just a moment ago. But this hut-like structure looks really amazing. So if somebody wants to do the barbecue here with a nice view of the seaside, probably can go to swim in the summer as well. This is amazing. I really like this one. And just beside this, that's the watchtower I came to see. But this is nice. And for the convenience of the people, right next to the chopping thing, this box is where they have provided chunks of wood. So you could grab some, split some if you need it, use it as you want. We like this. Last time I found something like this was in Helsinki, where we were camping with my previous group of friends. They also had something like this, so we split the wood and then we set up our own fire at the barbecue pit and then we made the food. But yeah, ever since then, all the camping trips that I've done or even the outdoor trips, I had to bring my own wood. So not every place is maintained by the city, but if they are, then there is a good chance that you're going to find wood logs at least, and you can prepare the rest of the things by yourself. So I'm just going to chill around here for a bit and then start walking back to the city in hunt for food, dinner for the night. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'm always fascinated by finding these kind of watchtowers, barbecue pits, natural sheds, like somebody tries to collect wood and make like a tarp or shelter out of it. So bushcraft shelter, outdoor shelter. So I like stumbling upon these kind of things, trying to see what kind of effort went behind that. And that's also one of the reasons why I really like coming to watchtowers and climbing up to the top and seeing them. This is a pretty small one, the observation tower. But for example, the one that I climbed in Singapore when I was doing the MacRitchie Trail, I'll try to see if I can find that picture somewhere and put that on the screen. But yeah, that gave like a really bird's eye view. Climbing that was quite a cardio, especially because the weather in Singapore is very humid and hot at the same time. So breathing was, it intensifies your breathing, especially when you try to do a little bit of a workout like that. But anyways, that's why I came to see this observation tower and try and observe anything, if at all, that's possible to see. Normally, I just like to climb, to get a bird's eye view. And for example, here, that barbecue pit was a bit unexpected, but I found it anyways. So it makes for a nice little surprise, So it's called Kikelin Nako Alatorni. Wow, that's quite a bit of a tongue twister. I don't know what that means, but apparently it means the observation tower in Kikeli. That's the kind of map, and we are down here so we can observe the things. And there's even free Wi-Fi here. There's the watchtower. Looks like you could grab a boat, go out. Here it seems like there's a trekking path, so probably that's the one that we were trekking on the way to get here. Some other kind of venues to see, some trails, etc. I think I did the yellow trail or the green trail, one of these two, not really sure which one I took. And here it says Kikeli is the green area by the sea. Okay, cool. Anyways, so let's try to climb up the observation tower, see the view from up top. So it looks like there is a deck here, so you could just stay here, but knowing me, I'm going to climb up this another mini set of stairs to go all the way up as high as we possibly can. Okay, well, not super high compared to the deck below, but at least we have a nice unobstructed view of the city. There, somewhere there, that pink building was the Kemi Lutheran church that we saw, and that's about it that I saw for the moment. Some nice windmills, there's an island far away. There's still a lot of trails going on around here, I guess. Yeah, as I said, some tracks and trails, so maybe people did some snowmobiling or cross-country skiing around. It's very peaceful. As I said, I'm the only one here, so I can vlog in peace. No obstruction, no noise, no nothing. So we're almost back to civilization, and on the way back I was tempted to see this Stonehenge like thing from up close, try and figure out what that is. But the fun part is nobody really comes here, so there's tons of snow, and that's as far as I could get with my foot stuck in the snow. But this is what it looks like from up close. Don't really know what this is, maybe a monument of some kind. But if any of you guys know what this is or what this symbolizes, do let me know. I'm just a little bit curious because this does look like quite a close replica of the Stonehenge. So I'm really curious to know what it actually is. Okay, so I'm back in my room finally. Had a nice dinner at a Chinese restaurant. It was called Chinatown. Stumbled upon it on the way back. And the guy was really friendly. I was trying to practice my Mandarin with him, and he was really excited to see me try. Also kept asking where I was from, how did I know that much Chinese, and was I a tourist doing a Euro trip or something? Why was I here? So yeah, he was also a little bit sad that not many tourists were coming, which was understandable. The entire tourism industry was hit during the pandemic. And then yeah, when I got back, I took a nice refreshing shower, and I was also enjoying the sauna after a really long time, which is why I look like this. I just got out of the sauna, and yeah, now I'm just gonna chill a bit, fiddle around with the TV, try and see if it has any English channels or not. If not, I'll do something on my phone and then go to bed. So with that, I'm closing this vlog, and I'll see you again in the next vlog. So stay tuned as I explore more of Kemi. This is Rustic Wanderer signing off.